Man, I remember Tom Clancy being so rad when I was a kid. I loved his work, and it really affected me. I don't know, as a reader and a writer. I remember sitting in the library and just opening up that first book of his. I couldn't wait to read the rest of the series. I mean, Jake turning into a gorilla, Cassie's interactions with the Hork-Bajir, and really just everything about the Yeerk-Andalite War was just top-notch teen sci-fi. So this week on Cartridge Blowers, we finally honor the creator of the Animorphs by playing Tom Clancy games. I infiltrate the terrorist Yeerk pool with the ultimate animal, grenades, in Rainbow Six. Cody pushes a man over, just like when Marco had to push over his mother, who had been possessed by the vile Visser 1 in Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow. And Nikki is a big flying hawk, just like Tobias, who was of course forever trapped in the form of a hawk in HAWX. All this, and Kingdom Hearts 3. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 145. What is Amazon's refund policy? Alright, no jokes from here on out. Animorphs actually kind of did rule. The best part of Animorphs, of course, was that half of them die by the end. One of them basically just kind of has to live life as an animal forever, and it ends on a cliffhanger.
YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, starring Cody Coleman, Nikki Wright, Matt Krua, and no one else. Cartridge Blowers. Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, with me as always, Nikki Wright.
That's me, hello.
And Matt Krua.
Hey.
And right back to me. This is the show where in the second half we play video games based around a theme. And this week the theme is Tom Clancy games for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go back in time to when we were like having our initial Cartridge Blowers, the Rat Pack, the Rumble Pack is what we were going to call it, meeting and like slap ourselves.
Yeah.
For coming up
Why?
with this theme. Because this theme's stupid.
What do you mean? Tom Clancy is a world-renowned
The
video game
Shakespeare
designer.
of our time,
Exactly. He wrote 4 trillion books about the same thing.
Sure.
They
Ethan
made
Hunt got it.
just as many movies about those same things, with just as many actors playing those same roles.
Right.
And then he died.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I mean, you know, like it's sad that people are dead. I'm sorry you're dead.
Not all. It's not sad that all the people are dead.
Not all the people. But like in
just
general,
a
like
few.
I don't mean to be flippant.
Right.
Oh, I'll be flippant all day. I'm a flippant right the fuck out right on this show. I don't even care. Let's go, guys.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
All right. All right, so Flippant City for the rest of the show. All right.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what we're going to be playing a little bit later is basically stealth strategy war games that are probably real good show material. We'll find out. But before we get to them sweet shoot 'em ups, first, we're going to talk about the things that we played. But if you're watching us after the fact, that you can every other week on youtube.com/YNINpod, you can skip ahead and skip all that mumbo jumbo by clicking on the time stamp in the description below. But if you're watching us live, as you can on twitch.tv/Cartridge Blowers all the other Fridays, you gotta hang out. But that's fine. You can chat with us. It's live. It's great. It's fantastic. You get instant gratification from having us see your really fun quotes and inane shit. So it'll be fun. Matt, you look like you have something to say.
No, I'm just mocking you.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. That tracks. So yeah, but what do we play? What's been going on? Anything of note?
Oh my god. I played a video game.
You played one?
I finally did it. I bit the bullet. And
You
I was
decided
like,
to try this out, huh?
decided to give this thing a shot. I've been hosting the show with you guys for so long, and I was like, I feel like I should maybe start bringing something to the table. you know?
Right. You're always just sitting there so quiet while Nikki and I carry the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and every week you guys are like, "Hey, has anyone played a new video game?" And I just sort of like start twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll like whittle.
I've noticed.
Which whittling is not a video game. That's a whittling game. That's different. And this time I decided to bite the bullet and play a video game. And this week I played Resident Evil 2.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What'd you think?
So last week I think I talked about the demo that I played, but I have now streamed to completion the entirety of the game, essentially, sort of. Yeah, so I beat it.
Already done?
Congratulations. How did you like it?
I liked it a lot. It's really good.
I noticed we have a clip in our Twitch of you getting scared on live internet.
Oh shit! I gotta go back and watch.
Oh my God.
There's a couple of me getting spooked clips. It was my first experimentation with having a camera on me while playing, which I don't want to do too often, but I think for newer games maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, like so Resident Evil 2 is a remake of the 1998 PlayStation 1 game, which most people would say is the best of the classic tank-style Resident Evil games. And I would agree. It's definitely the best of the older ones. So they remade it with sort of Resident Evil 4 style controls and Resident Evil 7 style graphics. And it fucking rules. It's so like you were surprised when I said I'd beaten it already?
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that I really love about the game. I think, like, okay, I get that we live in this world where people think, like, I should get like an hour of playtime for every $1 I spent on this game. But I think I'm okay with the occasional, like, 8-hour game. Like, if you just give me a really good 8-hour game, like, I'm into it. I don't need a sprawling epic tale every single time I buy a video game. That's not to say that Resident Evil 2 doesn't have a decent story. It does, but I mean, like, it's just a fun, like, short experience that you can do over and over again and are encouraged to do so by unlocking things through speedruns. So yeah, it's it's an over-the-shoulder shooter. Zombies have taken over a police station, and they've taken over the entirety of a small town, but you start in a police station. And you have to solve puzzles, find items, and generally not get eaten. So, yeah.
That's a good goal, I think, just in life. Really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, it's something I've been working on since I was a baby. Yeah.
So far, so good.
Thank you. Thank you for the immense compliment. I finished one of the campaigns, but once you finish with one character, you unlock the other side of the story with another character, so I need to beat that as well.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool that it gives you kind of two stories. Did the original do that?
It did, and the original did it maybe better. Whereas these two characters were doing different things in different places at different times, and like what you did in one scenario affected the other. The scenario A, B here, sort of like when you play the B scenario, they do a lot of the same stuff that the first one did, with some, personal things thrown in. So, like, for instance, Leon, who I played with in scenario A, teams up with the spy Ada Wong, while in Claire's scenario, whether you play A or B, she teams up with a little kid named Sherry, and they have different playable segments and different areas they go to, but you always start going to the police station. You always start with these same puzzles, no matter which character you pick. So there are kind of pros and cons about it.
Did you play anything else? I know you've had a busy
I was out of town the past 4 days, so I have not had time this week. Sorry.
That's fine. Nikki, you play anything? No?
I got my Nintendo Entertainment System working.
Your real Nintendo, not just
my
like
real
the classic.
one. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you've been playing some hot games. You've been the newest
Today's
hits.
hottest games, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Well,
Well,
what are the hot
congratulations.
games you've been playing? Like Milan's Secret Castle. You've been playing
Mhm.
Bugs Bunny's Haunted Holiday.
Yep.
You've been playing
The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, Dick Tracy.
Oh, yep.
Oh shit,
yeah.
Dick Tracy
Oh,
was the
man.
Tiny
bomb.
Toon Adventures.
Yes.
Dodo's, whatever the fuck titles.
Dodo's fuck party. Yep.
Oh man, that was a band
that
episode.
Was on the docket. I haven't gotten to it. Yeah, right now I just have the one game. I got to go to my parents' house and go through the storage shed to get
Nice.
the other games that we have, including Final Fantasy, which
Cool.
I should go and conquer that game.
Well, okay. So should you? Here. Let's roll this back a little bit. Okay. If you want to play Final Fantasy 1, I recommend against it. It's pretty bad. But if you still want to play Final Fantasy 1 to say, hey, I've beaten them all or whatever, there are other better versions than the NES version. Like, play the Game Boy Advance version. Play the PSP version. Play the Wonder Swan version. They're all better.
Matt suggested a PSP game.
Yeah, all day. Yeah, the PSP version of FF1 is supposedly very good. But the NES version of Final Fantasy 1 is a slog. It is random battle after random battle. You won't love it.
Nice.
I don't mind random battles.
It's a difficulty that is unwieldy. Pretty much endless grind. And the story makes no sense. Because the translation is bad.
I played Final Fantasy 13. It's fine.
That's true. And that's not even nonsensical because of the translation. That's just nonsensical originally.
Right? That is a localization job.
Yes.
But yeah, no, we got an NES for like $40. They said it would come with the cords, but the guy entrusted his father to sell us the console, so it didn't come with the cords.
Okay.
So we bought some, and they arrived last weekend or maybe the weekend before. And we spent a little while putting it together. And the only game that I have on hand, despite the amazing catalog that I just listed, is Mario 3.
Which is the only game you actually play.
I'd like some other games too, though. I mean, we've got the console, right?
Cool.
I hope you get the rest of your collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a pretty decent catalog of NES games. They're just in storage. So
you should just get a flash cart.
Yeah, an EverDrive would be nice, but they're like $120.
You should just get a flash cart.
You're an adult. Don't spend your money on useless things.
Life's too short to not buy an EverDrive.
Okay.
Cool.
That can't be the title either. We'll get in trouble.
No, not writing that down. Cool. I played more Super Mario Party.
We didn't ask you.
Well, I'm moving on. I don't care. I have the clicker for the camera.
There it is.
Yeah. So I played more Katamari Reroll, Super Mario Party, Let's Go Pikachu, a little bit of Dragon Ball Fighter Z. But I also played a mobile game that just came out. I haven't played a whole lot of it yet, but it's called Another. Let's see. Let's get the full title here. Because I know it mostly as Another Eden, but it has
that's from the okay. I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Go on.
So it's Another Eden, the cat beyond time and space, that has been created by I think 2 of the writers of Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
And so I've been playing it, and it feels like a console JRPG. Like, not a mobile game. It does not feel like a mobile game, which is cool. The music is banging, man. It's real good, and the controls are pretty simple. You slide the direction you want your character to move, and then you have turn-based battles where you tap on an interface. But it doesn't feel clunky. It feels pretty good. The writing feels like the people who did Chrono Trigger wrote it. The graphics are pretty. The sprite animations feel weird to me. because they're obviously made with a sprite tweener and they're not pixel graphics or fully hand-drawn animations. They're, there's like this is a sprite and then this is a sprite and then they just move on a skeleton. So it feels a little weird, but a lot of things do that now. But other than that, like, it feels like a real RPG and it's free. Like, there are microtransactions where you can like, if you die, you can use these cores to bring you back to life, and you can buy those with money if you want. There are other characters that you can buy after a certain point, but the other characters do power up pretty decently, and I have not felt a remote need to spend money yet. From a review that I read several hours in, you still feel like you're pretty okay not spending money for this free game. And yeah, it's not bad. I do recommend it. I'm only about an hour and a half in so far, but I enjoy it. So yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. And that's really the only thing I played that we haven't already talked to death in this show. So why don't we move on very briefly to talk about some stuff that's coming out. Civilization 6 is releasing a expansion called Gathering Storm. And it is going to add things like, if you discover a river, that river will become named after your civilization. So if you discover a river and you're Egypt, it may become named the Nile or something like that. Same thing with mountains, things like that.
That's the whole expansion?
No.
The river naming expansion.
No. I'll get to the cooler stuff later.
Okay.
But that's one of the elements, is bringing in some new civilizations and some new leaders. They're adding volcanoes to it. But the biggest thing is they're adding global warming as a mechanic in the game.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So the more that the world starts using fossil fuels in the later game, the temperature will rise, the seas will rise, you may experience horrible droughts that hurt your farms. It just really starts adding this weather mechanic to it that gets worse the more you decide to pollute the air.
So basically, like, island civs are completely untenable now.
Yeah, so they said that you're gonna get really great resources if you settle next to a river or something in the shore, or on an island. But there is this level of risk that if the other countries start using all these fossil fuels, it doesn't even have to be you could become screwed. So you may not want this to be your only thing, but they're also going to have like solar panels and other ways to power things that may take a little bit longer, but won't pollute the skies as much. So it's sort of trying to find that balance and deciding whether or not you want to take that risk, which I think is a really interesting game mechanic for a game about going to war with people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I have not played much Civ 6, despite Matt's very generous gift 2 years ago.
We should all play together.
We
We should.
I haven't
'cause
played
that
enough of
game
it
looks
either.
rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this expansion sounds pretty neat. So there we go. That's really all I have to talk about.
Some real quick. We haven't even talked about this. I don't know. How are we? Did we all beat it? I guess. Kingdom Hearts 3 came out.
Oh yeah.
KH3 finally, after 400 years of development. I think.
I think that is
has
accurate.
hit store shelves. So I think, like, since we played it, it would behoove all of us to give one spoiler for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cody, since you're probably the furthest, Cody,
Yeah.
can you give me a spoiler for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know this, but there is a mechanic in the game. You pick it up in the Toy Story world,
Yeah.
where you actually, if you go into a secret area of Andy's room, you find a pair of scissors. You can open that pair of scissors and then whittle Woody into a key shape, and he becomes one of your keyblades.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah, he's
Well,
still real happy about it because you got a friend in him, but he's now
my
a key.
God.
What's the
Yeah.
name of the Keyblade?
You got a friend in me.
The Splinter of Heart.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nikki, you got a hot off the presses Kingdom Hearts spoiler to share with us.
Yeah, this is sort of toward the end, and so
Sure.
I'm really, really sorry for those who may not be there yet. Maybe like
Mhm.
cover your ears.
Yeah.
But it takes a really emotional turn, and I sort of shared this on Twitter, but my Twitter's locked. So, but it takes a really emotional turn. They sort of face a dilemma where Sephiroth is going to implode and kill everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to figure out like, oh my God, how do we resolve this? And so Mickey shares like the most emotional, tearful goodbye as he decides that he needs to sacrifice himself to save the world from the imploding Sephiroth.
Dang.
Oh shit.
It's really touching, and I didn't expect to be so deeply affected by
Yeah.
a video game.
Oh damn.
It really, I cried for, I don't know, a good 10 minutes, and it's just,
I get that.
it was just really hard to watch.
It was
Dang.
it was a tough scene.
Yeah.
It's cry time.
My favorite part of Kingdom Hearts 3 was I want to say it's when you visited the Beethoven second world.
Oh
And
yeah, that world was awesome.
I
was.
loved that. That was so
Yeah.
much fun.
It was such a joy to finally visit the world of my favorite Disney movie, Beethoven Second, and I really enjoyed Goofy's part where he and Beethoven procreated,
Yes.
and then you got the Max summon.
That was really quite a turn for
Yeah.
a Disney game, but it's nice to see them aging up, you know?
Especially because of how long it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a really long scene, and loud.
Well, yeah. I mean, they didn't cut any part out. Yeah, the entire.
Oh God, no, they
You know,
didn't.
though, I gotta give them kudos.
Uh-huh.
The music that they played during that scene
Oh,
was the right mix of
Yeah.
like jaunty and sexy.
oh
Yeah.
man, it was like I could imagine myself like, oh yeah, I get down to this music, but also it's funny. It's funny.
Right.
Goofy.
Yeah.
A yuck. Took on a whole new meaning.
Yeah,
in
man.
that scene. So Kingdom Hearts 3 out on shelves. Make sure you buy it.
Nice. Amber hates us now. but
Yeah, that
that's
was the
fine.
point. That was the point.
All right, guys. Well, now that we've gone through all that stuff, why don't we get into playing some video games?
Yes, Tom Clancy. Yes.
Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy.
I don't think anyone has ever been as excited as Matt.
Oh,
Uh,
my
in fact,
dude.
you're so excited to play these Tom Clancy games. Why don't you go first?
How could I not be excited to play a game by the master of suspense and horror, the writer of Goosebumps, Tom Clancy?
Yeah.
Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. So, I decided to play Rainbow Six for the PlayStation 1, and for a few reasons. So Rainbow Six was one of the earliest Tom Clancy games, if not the first, to sort of hit the scene. And it's a sort of a tactical shooter. You play it as a team of soldiers, and you have to infiltrate buildings and shoot terrorists. And I played the game on the Nintendo 64, and to be honest, I didn't think it was that bad.
Really?
Yeah, N64 Rainbow Six, I remember being pretty okay. Admittedly, I was very young. Admittedly, I played it co-op with my dad, and so like there was a sort of split screen thing you could do, and pardon me. Co-op experiences in general are normally going to be fun, no matter whether the game's good or bad. There's going to be some inherent goofiness to doing it, with someone that you like. So I wanted to play it because I'd heard it was a different game or a different style game. And so I wanted to see what was different. Secondly, Rainbow Six appears as one of the vaunted 20 games on the European / North American version of the PlayStation Classic. They thought it was so important to the PS1 legacy. They thought it was so good that it deserved a spot among classics like, Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, etc. It doesn't.
What?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's play Rainbow Six.
Sure.
All
Let's
right.
get into it. Okay. Man. I love the frame. That's good.
That's Tom Clancy looking over us.
Yeah.
All right, so I just decided to select a new campaign. Medium sounds great. Let's do it. So I get to select a mission here by pressing left and right. There's only one mission available, but I still get to do this screen. Great.
Real cool.
So you play as 6 war rainbows, right?
Yeah, we're wonderful unicorns.
Yeah, okay, cool.
From the Candy Kingdom. So I can learn about terrorists or the European. I was like, the European Union. Wait, what? Yep, there's a European Union. Okay, thanks.
Just giving you information.
It's an educational game.
Yeah.
You then get to pick from 3 out of your 9 available soldiers.
That's more than 6.
I know, it's fucked up. It's the Rainbow 9 or Rainbow 3 because you only play as 3. But I decided I wanted to have someone who was good at stealth. So I was like, Chavez looks pissed off and good at stealth. So let's get him, and we'll replace Beckenbauer's a good name. I think we're gonna replace Bogart.
I really like the different skills that are listed here.
Yes.
I want someone who's skilled in health, of course, but also
course.
demolitions.
Yeah. Everyone actually has the same health skill. It's pretty dumb.
That's lame.
You think one guy would just like lay off the cardio once in a while and have bad health?
Oh my god. Where is gameplay?
So then you select gun, and you can select gun, and then you can select small gun, then you can select throw gun, and then you can select other throw gun. And
Sure.
there's an entire, like, each one you select for each person. Then you can select where they go in. I was like, nope. I would like to play. Thank you.
Oh, but look at that cool loading screen.
Yep. It's very dumb, and you will see it again.
I need those gloved hands loading that magazine.
So here I am on the roof. I am first guy whose name I've forgotten already. And
Beretta.
Yeah, sure. Sounds great.
Yeah. Oh.
I can use the D-pad to go through grenades or change through my weapons. So I'm moving with the left stick. This game was not made for the dual shock at first.
Okay.
R2 reloads my gun. R1 actually shoots, which is weird.
Oh, hey, look, there's a window to boredom.
Well, I'm infiltrating from the roof, man.
Yeah.
I can press select to bring up the map. This window doesn't exist. It's not real.
That's one of those very
decoys.
Normal, painting windows.
So I'm trying to get up here and see if I can like jump off the roof or something. One of the triggers does this.
Ooh, the strobe effect.
Yeah, I don't know why I would want this to happen.
I don't know.
But I decided to turn that off. One button turns auto run on and off, so that's great use of buttons. But I should mention my real problem with the controls. So the right stick has inverted up and down.
Uh-huh.
And you can't change it.
Oh no.
Oh.
Does it also have inverted x-axis?
No, that would be
Nikki
really
can
weird.
Play it.
Yeah. No. That was my crouch, by the way. It's just sort of a like no frames of animation crouch. So I did find out I had to jump, so I'm trying to get up here and jump off the roof. That's a negative.
Can you not just break into that window?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I just shoot it with my gun.
You wanted sweet death. I
right.
understand.
So then I have to get through this door. So I'm trying to like do everything I can to get through it. Like just pressing every button. I'm jumping on it.
Uh-huh.
There's my crouch. I'm gonna change magazines on it. Okay. Nope, not that one. Nope, auto run doesn't work.
I
How do
can't
I open
believe
this?
you bought the PlayStation Classic for this.
Right? I should mention I'm pressing the. So I go to look at the controls here,
Uh-huh.
and it says if you click in the right stick, that is operate.
Okay.
So I'm like, maybe I can open the door by pressing operate.
Operate talk.
Yeah.
Also,
There's a lot of controls.
that controller looks very weird in that picture. Looks kind of wide.
So I couldn't get in, so I'm going to switch to this guy.
There you go.
So this is kind of cool that you can switch to any of your other guys.
They're stationed in other places. Isn't that part of Rainbow Six? Is you pick where they infiltrate?
Right. And so here I can open the door by pressing on the right stick. Weird.
All right.
There's no one here. Okay, great. This is the music, by the way. It's just ambient sound effects.
Huh. Okay.
Breaching. There I go.
Oh, was that a
There's
coyote?
There's a coyote living in here, I guess. So I'm trying to get back to my mupafuf. I'm crouching behind the door.
New goal: pet the coyote. Oh.
I got him. Yeah, terrorist down. I'm here for America, bastard. No.
Well, that guy's dead.
All right. Well, now I'm the third guy. So I'm gonna climb up this ladder. Nope. I instead fell down, and now I'm back at the front door where the other guy just died. So let's infiltrate this house. Oh no, my buddy's corpse. That's not good.
Your buddy is corpse.
Yes. So at this point, I'm fed up with the inverted look. I'm just like, all right, what's the other control settings look like? Oh, they don't change anything. There's just no option. I give into despair and decide to keep playing.
Good lord.
Yeah, I try the control 2 out actually, and it's nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna walk by my buddy's corpse and try and take out the terrorists who are holding this. Oh shit!
Nope.
Now we're back to this guy. All his friends are dead. All rainbow, 2 of them, and I'm like, well, maybe I can like get back out and like jump down to that front door because I can't get through this door. It won't open. I don't understand. Like, what do I have to do? And look at these textures. They're so good.
Can you throw a grenade on it?
So I'm just trying to get through. I can't jump back up. I'm a well-trained Navy SEAL who cannot jump up a foot.
Yeah, this game looks good.
Oh, it's super good, dude. So
Oh,
you have to shoot it.
You have to shoot it. Okay.
Sure, yeah, dude. It's stealth infiltration. And so I shoot it.
Oh.
Oh no!
He knows you're there because you had to shoot it open.
Oh my god, that death animation.
Don't worry, this gun has a
Wait,
silencer on
what?
it.
Does the image intensifier like
See ghosts?
compress
I
its
don't
body
know.
into oblivion?
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Can
So-
you shoot open all doors?
You know, I didn't try that.
Shoot the
Probably.
books.
Yeah, fuck
man.
books. What'd they
There
ever
might
do
be
to
a
us?
secret door behind the bookshelf.
You're probably right.
Those books are terrorists.
So I'm trying to sneak through. I'm crouching. I hear some footsteps. I'm scared. What if there's a terrorist out here? There's not a terrorist out here. Not that way. No, 2 terrorists!
Oh no!
I died. I died horribly.
Oh man.
But don't worry. We're going to try again. Listen, you guys. I'm not giving up on Rainbow Six yet. There's got to be a good game in here somewhere.
You'd think. I was on the PlayStation Classic.
Yeah, exactly. It's a classic game. Also, you think there'd be some music here, huh?
Oh, all those
You
guys'
think?
names were Kaya.
Sure. Sounds great.
Uh,
This loading screen is so good.
yeah.
All right, so we're back on the roof. I'm like, all right, let's do this the right way. Now that I know how to infiltrate. Bladow. And then Bladow. Yeah, Rainbow Six America.
Flashbangs.
But I forgot there was a guy right there. So he died. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. I wanted to go loud anyway. So I got these grenades. I'm like, I better use these grenades. No one would ever suspect the Navy SEAL team to come in and just start chucking grenades like idiots.
No.
So I thought maybe he'd walk in here.
Did you have to open that, or did they do that?
I opened it.
Okay.
And I thought, like last time the guy walked around this corner. So I'm like, maybe I can blind him first? Let's do it.
Sure.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, you're going to blind yourself. No.
I'm like, whatever.
Oh, you got over it.
Grenade time for this guy. Yeah, grenade time for the next guy.
Did it
I
work?
think I got him.
No. Oh,
Wow,
no.
he's immune to grenades.
Not to that
Oh.
one. He's not immune to 2 grenades. Nobody is. But now I'm out of grenades. I'm crouching on his body a whole bunch. So and I'm like, well, I guess I can go shoot people. My guy's walking away. It's too late. Obviously, your goal is to kill all of the terrorists, by the way.
Obviously.
Obviously. There's so many, though. I'm trying to use this laptop from 1997. It's not working.
It still has Windows 95 on it. Shoot.
Right?
It's all right. It's not Vista.
No terrorist would ever use Vista.
No.
They have higher standards than that.
There's not if they want to be respectable.
I'm like, all right, we got this. Kya! Aha! Wait, what? I have no idea who shot me. Well, luckily we've got this guy left. And I'm not going to fall off the top this time. Yes, we're climbing this ladder.
All right. That was
Hell
some
yeah.
stellar ladder climbing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that
a cool
animation
dude.
was great.
And even better, I've got 3 more grenades.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, get ready. All you motherfuckers are going... Damn it. Ugh.
All right.
And so mission failed. They walked by our corpses, and I guess they're guarding them? I don't know.
Matt,
So I'm like, well, maybe I can get a cool game over screen?
sure.
The answer may surprise you. It was very bad. I don't really know what else to say about it. Why was that on the PS1 Classic?
Well, I don't know if you've played a lot of PS1 games.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Most of them aren't good.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah. So would you play this again on your new PlayStation Classic?
No, I didn't buy a PS1 Classic.
You should.
No.
It has Rainbow Six on it, Matt.
Oh, wait, shit, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Hold on. Amazon.
All right. Well, I'm up next.
You're up next. Let's go.
I'm up next. Let's go. Yes. So I played. I wanted to see. We know how the N64 games go, and we know how the PlayStation games go. So I wanted to see how a Game Boy Advanced game would go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I played Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow for the Game Boy Advance. And as Nikki said when I
no.
told her that I played this game, man, there are a lot of words in that title.
Can you say the title again?
Yes, Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow for the Game Boy Advance.
What a word salad. And like a delightful word salad. Just crisp and refreshing.
Yeah.
On a nice winter day like today.
Absolutely, yeah. So this is a game. Splinter Cell supposed to be all about stealth, and this game really forces you into that. So yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. Let's really just get into it.
Sounds good.
It's being very okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Apparently I have the power tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So my character's name is Abs.
Yeah.
I thought I might read it, but then I'm like, nah.
There you are. Abs.
There I am. There's
Abs Fisher.
Yep.
That's a pretty good font.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real clear.
totally.
So for a GBA
Oh
game,
my god, that walking animation.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You look like Lester the Unlikely or something.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Is
So
bear
there's
hugging the air.
a weird, yeah. So there's grab, shoot, and then also camera. I think this may be sped up slightly because this game is very slow. So
Is this a training level?
it is not, but that's what it was doing. I actually skipped the training level and went straight to the embassy.
Oh, because there's no enemies.
Right?
But you're
Yeah.
sneaking.
I am sneaking.
Yes.
I'm trying to make it
Why are
sneaky.
you climbing with your butt first?
Yeah, that seems so like difficult.
Yeah, man. I just want everyone to see my glorious buttocks. So here's this guy.
Out of it.
All right, knocked out. He's good.
Knocked out? No, kill him.
Well, I took him out. I stealthed him.
Kill him.
I made a sneaky. I stealthed him.
No. Put him into hell.
All
Oh
right.
shit, that guy saw you. What?
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go pop a squat.
Oh my god, that sneak motion is great.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh my good god.
I don't know, when enemies kind of see you and then they become very cautious, they look up to the sky and wander around like fucking Shaggy.
My god, was
Oh my
Superman
God.
here? We can't let him get into the base. How come
Alright.
all the enemies look like fucking Iranian soldiers from 1992?
I don't know.
Oh, you're caught, dude. Oi.
What is that? Oh my god.
Right? The bad guy cautious animation is very weird.
Can you run?
You can. I've been running.
It's
Oh.
not sneak.
There we go. All right, knocked out. Cool.
A very good whoa.
There we go. Now I'm running.
If all the soldiers are like that, I don't think you'll have an issue.
Yeah, you're gonna be
completing your
okay.
mission.
All right, so let's go in here. Let's see what this is. Ah, there's a safe. Let's crack
Okay.
it. All right. So, so I need to rotate these gears so I can push this
Wow,
pin
what a hard
into
puzzle.
it. Right? Oh no, it's super difficult. All right. I picked up some ammo for my gun I haven't
Great.
used yet. That's cool.
I really like the safe cracking music, and then it turns into like a 1990s club.
You're right.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You're dead! You're
Shoot him.
dead!
He's looking up, so I thought, oh, okay, well.
No, he's gonna go tell.
Oh,
he's
no.
gonna go tell Saddam.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
man.
Mission failed. Fuck. All right. Well, that's okay. My boss popped. So we cut out the beginning part because it takes you to the beginning of the stage again,
Ew.
Okay.
and the beginning of that stage is real. Yeah. So he saw me. I went back through the door and immediately fucking triggered the alarm.
Great.
So let's not do that.
Incredible.
Get him!
No, you gotta shoot him, man. You have no other choice.
Hold on. All right. Okay, I got my gun.
With a bullet in his face.
So I just pushed him over. He's good now. All right.
So could you just keep going? Do you have to attack? that-
Yeah, I
oh,
decided
that's
not to.
answered.
Oh, you didn't solve the safe puzzle.
Well, I haven't used my gun yet, but that guy saw me, so I thought I'd come back and do this. So
Sure.
why not? All right, picked up some ammo. Speedy. Pushed. I like shoving my enemies into submission.
You lost a little health though.
That's a little bit, yeah.
I like how the HUD is still original Game Boy colored.
Right?
Oi, where'd it go? Oh no.
Oh man. Look at those flies around that.
Gross.
Yeah. Alright. elbowed to death.
There's 2. You're dead.
They're hanging out. They're just talking. Still good.
You should probably learn the gun.
Well, I ultimately
Nah, you're
do.
right. No.
But
Foolish.
shoving is fun. That's what I learned in the schoolyard.
Oh God.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can't use your gun because it alerts people to your presence. Yet they're still giving me ammo for it, but I can't use it.
That is some awesome game design right
Right?
there.
Yeah. So I just
Okay.
I have to just shove these guys until they're done.
I mean, couldn't you like draw them away and then kill them separately?
Yeah, that would be another way to go about it.
So, do you think they used motion capture for this, or is this just all pixel art?
I think this is like, I think this is maybe a little rotoscoping.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. There's I finished
Nice
the level.
job.
Thank you. Look at me. All right. So now I got this pipe.
Now you're gonna hump this pipe.
Yeah,
Did it
man.
just start you on the pipe, or did you
It
just
did.
fancy edit?
Nope. It
Okay.
starts you on the pipe. All right. Dead.
Bonk.
Good. All right. Bonk and shove and
That guy's a
no.
bad friend.
I grabbed him before he set the alarm off. I'm good.
Get the raisins.
Shoot him.
Well, we already learned that wouldn't fail the mission. So.
That was the last mission. This is mission 2.
That's true.
Mission 2 is shoot these dudes in the noggin. Hey.
All right. Trying to grab this pipe. Apparently I can't. All right. Oh. Oh no.
Aw,
My
man.
animation
no.
was too slow.
They touched the fail box.
They did. All right. Let's try this again. All right. Knockout. Easy enough. Cool deal.
What is the thing in the bottom right?
Uh,
How visible you are?
you know, I have no idea. I never paid any attention to it.
How much sound you're making, or?
So that's what this does.
Okay.
Is it allows me to kind of pan the camera to get a better
That's
look.
kind of cool.
Which is a pretty good thing. I should have figured that out earlier, but I did not. So I decided the way to stop this next guy is to get between him and the alarm, and then shove him to the playground. The end.
You could have gotten him normally, stealthily, like.
Yeah, but no, I wanted to cut him off.
You're right.
All right, that guy, he really liked that lumber, and now he's dead for it.
You don't?
Man, I'm not that into lumber.
No.
Knocked out. Okay. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, I love this game. Okay.
Well, hold on. I want to say, I don't think this is the worst game.
Oh, this is certainly better than yours.
Like, I don't know. Like, I think the concept here is pretty solid.
It's a very slow game.
Yeah,
Yeah, the pacing could use some work.
for
Yeah.
sure. Like a 2D stealth game, though, like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there are not a lot of them. I will give it that.
All
And
the animations suck.
It is.
That's not true. The enemy cautious animation is
Yeah, it's
fucking
really good,
incredible.
really good.
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
you're right.
It's very funny.
All the
Alright.
music is bad.
Yeah, it is.
The level design is stupid. It makes no sense. Like, what is even happening here? What is he doing? What is this guy guarding?
He's just standing there.
Scaffolding.
Yeah.
So
obviously.
apparently I
Wait,
can
so
fall
you
on
just
top.
landed on him?
Yeah, you can knock
Oh,
him
that
out by
rules.
landing on him, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, now you've come to the platforming section of the game. Cool.
Yeah. It's about time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but first.
Yeah, but first crawl. Alright.
Dude, you're getting good at this game.
I'm getting great. And through the store. Alright, now we're inside.
Take care. Oh, cool. You're in an embassy, too. That's where I was.
Yeah, and like it's telling me, okay, no more lethal attacks, only close quarter. I'm like, but you didn't let me do that before, so that's not new.
Hey, I'm Derek. I'm not actually a terrorist. Please don't knock me out.
I got
Oh,
a
no.
tablet.
Oh, no, my brain.
So really, it's just me going against a bunch of
it's
Dereks
Derek
and their
Jr..
tablets.
Oh, don't knock me out. I got
Now
a
you're killing
concussion.
the whole family. Come on.
I can't
Yeah.
remember my children if you do this.
I catch all of them right before they hit the alarm. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to not get seen by that thing. I think it was maybe as good as a GBA stealth game could be.
Okay.
Because there are not a lot of them, so I don't have a basis of comparison. But
What the hell?
it was real slow, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't play it again. 1 star, 2 stars.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah. All right, Nikki. What do you play?
So are you ready to play a fast-paced game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you ready to feel like vomiting?
Yeah.
Boy, have I got a game for you.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
It's called Tom Clancy's HAWX.
Oh, that's just one word. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, HAWX probably stands for something
Oh.
because it's HAWX.
Oh.
Is,
Oh, no, it's not good.
Is it a skateboarding
Oh,
Tom
I'm
Clancy
sorry. I
game?
know what it stands for. High Altitude Warfare Experimental Squadron.
Experimental squadron? With an X?
No, there's a lowercase e in front of a capitalized X.
Yeah, that's not how that works, but okay,
Guys.
cool.
So it was for the 360 and the PS3 and PC and all that good stuff. It's a flight simulation game, sort of in the vein of Ace Combat.
Cool.
Ace
Alright.
Combat's pretty neat.
Well,
Okay, cool. Let's start watching it then.
all right.
It's certainly
So-
the prettiest one so far. And this
That
is just
means
the menu.
nothing.
Well,
Man, does every Tom Clancy game have to have an incomprehensible menu?
yes.
Okay.
Wait till you see the control scheme for this game.
I'm
Holy
ready.
fuck.
I was gonna say, do you think there are people out there who care about like the names of all these characters and like compile a
Yes.
wiki? And the answer is yes, yes. Are there like 2 or 3 Tom Clancy multiverses that like all cross over, or is it one big Tom Clancy cinematic universe?
I like to imagine it as one big cinematic universe. Look at these controls.
Oh boy.
All right,
Oh
I'm prepared.
boy. Okay. Oh, up,
shit,
down,
it was
left, and right.
EQ? What is that? What is that? WSEQ? Well, that explains a lot. Holy fuck.
Cool.
Near the
So-
U.S.-Mexico border in 2014.
Yeah.
Okay.
By order of the Pentagon, you are now authorized to enter Mexican airspace. To locate
So, I am not gonna lie, guys. I lose control of this ship real quick.
It's because you didn't know what the controls were.
Well, yeah, no, I was trying to, like, pitch to the right or to the left, and, like, that wasn't happening. So, because in normal keyboard configurations, it's WSAD, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess S is down.
Yeah, also, you can control it with the mouse.
Okay.
So at
Weird.
Least W and S are the same.
Right.
It's cool to fly a jet.
You know, that novelty wears off real soon. Right now I'm just trying to like stabilize, honestly.
Sure.
And chase after the green and yellow things.
Yeah.
But it's difficult. I realize that I need to invert the controls.
Yeah.
So,
which like flight controls need to be inverted.
Yeah.
And so
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
I'm
Did he just say
shamelessly-
Fox News as he shot a missile?
I
Fox
think he said
2.
Fox 2, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Less
You just
funny.
blew up like a church.
That's very on brand for me.
Yeah. But you're supposed to destroy rebels' forces.
That's what the church is.
Okay.
So, I'm completing my mission. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm trying so hard, but it's very difficult. And like I said, I realized pretty quickly I need to invert the controls. So eventually, I just decided to danger zone it and blow myself the fuck up.
Oh, that explosion sucked.
Yeah, it did.
I was gonna say, man, the city looks kind of cool, but then you got really close to it, and the city didn't look cool anymore.
No.
And then you exploded, and everything looked really bad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't very good. So let's see. Is this where I? No, for some reason. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm like, oh no, I need to quit.
You
And then
can't change the controls mid-mission.
You can't. That I could see. Yeah, no, and so I'm like, yeah, I gotta exit out of this. This is garbage.
Yeah, you did mention that at one part we may need to skip ahead while you.
Yeah, and we're gonna.
Okay.
I think it was at 4 minutes and like 30 seconds or something. This skybox though.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's so pretty. You can't see me shaking my head now.
It's brown, and then more brown.
Right, and then like.
And then very bright.
Very, very.
And then a lens flare.
Yes.
Man, you
Like
are
a
good at
lazy lens
upside down
flare?
flying.
Yeah.
Well, that's sort of upside down flying is what started to make sense before I inverted the controls. So.
Listen, this Ethan like can only get. He only finish if he's upside down flying.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the game, you can choose your file name. And
Yeah.
I tried really hard to make it Tom Clancy's biggest fan.
Sure.
But it cuts off at Tom Clancy's big. And
That would have been just okay.
that's true. I decided to name my character Ethan Hunt because it's all the same in the end.
Yeah.
So I invert the controls and I get a little better. It's still really difficult to turn, and now we know why. But you know, I get marginally better at everything, but not super great. And I start feeling really kind of motion sick by about minute 7 or 8 of my playthrough.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, no, I was like, well, I could do some cool tricks. And I'm heading toward Earth, which is nice because, like, I guess that's where my enemies are. So.
Yeah, that's where the Rebels' forces is.
Yeah.
And the Millers.
Yeah, I don't know what those are, but.
The Millers, they're a family that you want revenge on.
Yeah.
And you got a jet to do it. Hey, you killed
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, and I'm getting perilously close to the ground, so.
I understand why you said we'd get motion sick.
Yeah. It's
There's lots of
awful.
spinning.
Lots of spinning, and lots of me trying to, like, correct by, like, flying up and then flying back down and not being able to turn. So.
Well, man, I bet this game was a lot more frustrating not knowing how to turn right or left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, man, what? Like, when I press, like, A and D to, like, go right and left, you're just, like, looking, and that's not what I want. That's neither pitching nor yawing. I don't know why you're trying to, So I don't really know, like, what the point of the mission is. Like Matt's game, you can select missions to start, but there's only one to choose from.
Yeah.
Cool,
I
so
think-
the choice is easy.
Blow up all the things.
Blow up the things. And apparently that's all I have to do is just, like, shoot yellow and green boxes. That's
Okay.
fucking scintillating gameplay,
Yeah,
you guys.
thrilling.
Good hit, boss. Like, thanks.
You did it.
I did it, man. I'm excited. I think you see me just kind of give up here in a second.
How high can you go? How high
You know,
can you go?
that's a great question.
How low can you go?
Enough to die.
Did we skip ahead and I just didn't notice because everything looks the same?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Hey, your plane has been destroyed. Numbers.
I didn't notice. Wow.
There's just random numbers. Look at that.
Yeah, all of this is just like garbage thrown onto a UI.
What a stupid looking HUD.
Yeah, it's real bad. So, at this point, like I said, I'm starting to feel really not great.
Yeah.
And I had wanted to like at least try to complete the mission, but you know, fuck it.
You should crash into that Miller.
You know, I don't know that I thought that far. I was just like, yeah, I can't play this crap anymore.
Tank. Mullis. It's flashing. It wants you to pay attention.
Hey, is that a runway? You can just land.
I'd probably explode.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just turn this into pilot wings.
That would have been an infinitely better game, honestly.
So, like, you're an American soldier and you came to Mexico to kill people?
Yes.
I don't know that I like Tom Clancy.
Yeah, he kind of sucks, right?
I thought, you know, and I read all the Goosebumps books, but like, what the hell?
Yeah, you know, as an adult, you really start to understand how Say Cheese and Die Again is just an allegory for racism.
Yes. And by allegory, you mean they were just really racist against
They were
that
just
one kid.
extremely racist.
Yeah.
My goodness.
We've got rebel vehicles rolling on the highway. Clear to engage.
Boy, this is just a bunch of spinning cameras, huh?
Yeah, it's fine. I died here to save us all from
Okay, cool. Huh.
So, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Amazon's refund policy?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
How much did you pay?
$10.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's too much.
About
Oh my
$10 too
goodness.
much.
Yeah, I don't know what its policy is, but you best be looking into it because
I'm gonna, because I am not playing this garbage ever again.
yeah, it may be it has to be better knowing how to actually turn right and left, but
Yeah.
maybe not enough to actually keep the game.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go back. Like
No.
even watching the footage, I was like, oh no, I'm
Yeah.
not feeling good watching this. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't tend to get super motion sick. That did it though.
Right?
I feel quease in my tum tum.
Same.
All right, well, so that's the end of that. Let's put Tom Clancy behind us, guys. Let's
Forever.
let's
I
retire.
don't know about forever.
Oh, I do.
I don't want to retire this one.
Okay, all right. One day, 5 more years from now.
I also want to point out before I reveal the next show's theme, when I randomized it, it picked Tom Clancy again.
I think that's our sign to quit the show.
You guys want to do Tom Clancy next week too?
No.
No? Okay, if you
No,
say so.
let's randomize that again, Matt. What are we playing?
All right. So let's see. Have we done this in a long time? No, it's been a while. So, we are going to put down our guns,
Oh boy.
unless you're one guy or a couple guys, I guess. And we're going to put down our jets. I don't think anybody has jets. That'd be weird, but probably cool. And we're definitely going to put down our shoves. No, they can probably all shove. And we're going to play and pick up our fists, our kicks, and our knockoff shoryukens when we play less than famous fighting games.
Okay.
That's fun. That's always
Yeah, we're gonna play fighting games that aren't your typical Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, etc. And veer off the beaten path a bit.
Okay. It has been a while since we've done that. I think I know what I'm playing, so that's good. All right. Cool. Well, that's what you'd have to look forward to in 2 weeks. Until then, this has been Cartridge Blowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, Nikki Wright.
Please tell me what Amazon's refund policy is.
And Matt Crua.
Hi, I work for Amazon. No refunds.
No!
Until next time, don't die. But Matt, they should do something. What is it?
They should keep on blowing.
That's what they tell me. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.